Say, Abby. Abby. Hi guys, welcome to Abby's Corner. If this is your first time of seeing this face, please go and subscribe. Yeah, subscribe. You will not regret it. I promise you're not going to regret ever following me. And for those of you who has been seeing this face since 2019, and like this one, I'm not going to subscribe to her channel. Look at how she looks like. See how she's even talking. Oh, she doesn't have a lot of subscribers. Why would I subscribe to such channel? Well, go and subscribe. All that I have to say. Go and subscribe. But what will you gain? What will you gain now to be wicked? This is a new year. Subscribe to this channel. Some of you will just be seeing me posting and posting. You will view. You will not like. You will not share. You will not comment. What I try to say, that I'm saying rubbish. Well, I'm not making sense. I really don't understand. So, to my existing subscribers, girls, guys, we made it to 2020. Hallelujah. As you are watching me right now, just start screaming. Start screaming. Because this year, it's our year. It's not like people that would just say New Year resolution and start saying I'm joining vision board, I'm doing all those things, I have this one, I did that one, and nothing to show. We will draw it, we will draw it on our vision boards and we'll take action. We will not be making mouse, we will not be I will, but we will be I have done and I've made it. You get me now? We have done, and we made it, man. Don't worry, guys. So, anyway, today, I really don't have much to say. I'm not starting the content, like, my content fully yet. I'm still trying to gather ideas. I mean, creative ideas, It has to be fun this 2020. I know right from the start we talk about different topics, issues. I've had guests coming on my YouTube channel. I've had Instagram live and all of that, but this year I want to do something quite different, so I'm still trying to gather my thoughts together. And don't worry, something's gonna come up, something big. Yeah. Okay, so I want to just share my little piece of advice. I started reading a book. Yeah, that's one of the things I'm doing this year. Like, start reading books. I'm not the kind of person that likes reading, but seriously, it's important we read, because in these books lie information. It lies information. I used to be part of people that would say, you know what, I beg, what's in books? Why do I need to read books? It's just about people writing about their life experiences and putting it down in a book, and then we have to read whatever they went through. It's not compulsory. Whatever Mr. A goes through, I also have to go through it. But the thing is, by reading these books, we learn lessons, we learn from people's mistakes. And seriously, if you are going to hide information from a man, they're going to hide information from humans. Just go and hide it in a book. Especially we Africans that don't like reading. Put it in a book, and then we won't find out that information. So I don't want to be part of that kind of crowd. No, I really need to sharpen my mind, and that's what I want to do in 2020. And I hope you do the same. No advice: read a book. Might not be easy for, especially when you're not kind of person that has that kind of consistent reading culture, You can just start with 2 pages in a day. Before you know it, it becomes a norm for you. And that's what I'm doing. So I need to just share something catchy in the book. Okay, yeah. First of all, this is the book. I've had this book for was a gift. I've had this since like 2015. So the date is even here. 24th December 2015. Trust me, I only read the page and I dropped it. Like, I'm not a person that I don't know why I don't like reading books, except it's important I read that book and maybe education purpose and all of that. But like, just go and pick up a book and start reading it. It's an issue for me. But this year, my breaking such bad. It's bad. Breaking such bad norm. It's bad. Read. Okay, yeah. I'm talking too much. This is ouch. Okay. The title of the book. I don't know if you can see it. Live your dream. It's appearing this way. I don't know why it's appearing this way, but in the camera thing. But it's titled Live Your Dream. Can you see it? By Dr. Mark J. Chirona. Yep. So it's about living your dream. I know some people feel people talk about purpose a lot. People talk about fulfillment. People talk about destiny, future, success a lot. But seriously, who doesn't want to be successful? I don't think celebrating success or talking about the pathway to success, I don't think talking about that is overrated or is just being talked about a lot. But I just feel we can't exhaust a lot of information. There's no limit to unveiling ideas, unveiling information on success, because there are key steps one has to take to be successful. But something that caught my attention here, and it says, like, it's talking to me. The author is talking to me, and I hope the author is talking to you too as well. It says, grab your pen and paper and use this simple list to detect any remnants of unfinished business that may be weighing you down. That caught my attention. That may be weighing you down. We've gone through a lot in 2019. Some people carried burdens into 2020. Some people just feel a particular type of way in this new year. Like, they don't want to be negative, but they can't stop feeling the way they are feeling. So guys, grab a pen and paper like I'm doing. So it says, number 1, am I carrying a grudge against anyone who has wronged me? That is a very deep question. Sometimes we are angry. We are angry about life, about people, about certain things. And we do not even know we are carrying a grudge against such person. You don't know, you just see this person picture and like, I beg, I just think I want to be on my own. I just want to stay on my own at this period in time. I don't want anyone to be a disturbance to me. I want to just be all by myself. Deep within, you ask yourself that question: are you carrying a grudge? Is it a grudge? Are you carrying a grudge? What happened? And if there's a grudge, find a way of dealing with it. Some people just don't like you for any reason. They just don't like you. Or maybe because you're not buying at their feet. Or maybe because you're not doing this or doing that to please them. And then they start carrying grudges against you. But if you are the person that is carrying the grudge against the other person, search yourself. Are you carrying a grudge? These are sincere questions we have to ask ourselves. And it's what I'm also going to do. I'm also self-evaluating myself. I'm going to self-evaluate myself. I'm sorry. I'm trying to just slow down. I'm a very fast talker. I'm so sorry, guys. So, number 2. Do I bear a sense of shame on inadequacy in any area of my life? Many of us are living this way. We just feel like we don't measure up with our peers. Like we are not living the life others are living. today people are in Santorini, tomorrow they're in one place on a vacation, and you're like, man, I'm not up to this person. This person was doing something I'm not doing. Like, am I even a success? Like, am I feel sometimes we begin to not feel inferior. We have inferiority complex in the process because we feel we are not in the same level with our friends or our partners and all of that. And that is unhealthy. I'm talking to myself too. Not just you, but talking to myself as well. Number 3. What things do I believe I am incapable of doing or of doing well? Are those things proven, or have I simply accepted a lie as truth? Things you feel you are incapable of doing, are there things you feel that deep within, you know, this job is not the job I'm supposed to be in. Have we told? Some of us tend to live in a lie, you know. I know we can do all things, but what if that is not your calling? What if that is not the job you're supposed to be in? Have you asked yourself that question? Have you sat down, proven it, that really, indeed, this is not what you're supposed to be doing? I'll leave you guys to think about that while I move to the next one. What blind spots may be fueling repeated missteps on the job or in my relationships? Those blind spots. Those things that stop you, or those things that, you know, make you repeat those mistakes. Some of us are in relationships that we know this is a toxic one. But why we're living in self-denial, we can't see through those blind spots. And then we go through that cycle. Moving with the wrong people, being in the wrong relationships, all because we fail to look past that blind or those blind spots that makes us repeat the same mistakes. Some of us, or some ladies, they put themselves down because they don't see anything good in them. Maybe their ex once said, you know what, you are just good for nothing, you don't know what you are doing, you are just dumb, you don't do this, your mates are out there making some money, you are just here useless. And then because of that feeling, you go into a different relationship. Of course, you will go to a different emotionally abusive relationship, and then you begin to see yourself as inferior and as less. And then the other person you are in that relationship with sees your vulnerability and sees how low you've put yourself before him, before his friends, before everybody, and doesn't even give you that respect. So you keep repeating that same mistake because you feel a certain way about yourself. You let others see you that way, either in your relationship, at your job, and all of that. So please ask yourself these questions. I'm in this particular situation. Am I looking through those blind spots? Am I looking beyond those blind spots? Like, am I looking ahead? And what are those mistakes I'm making? What are those denials? Those truths I'm not saying? Why am I living in denial? Why? So what's the truth before me? Okay. What thoughts has crept into my thinking to convince me that I cannot achieve great things? This one is strong. You're about to so giddy gone. Negativity. Is a silent killer. It gets into your mind, your thoughts, your belief system, and then it expresses itself in the physical. Sometimes our thoughts are so powerful that it can control our life pattern. That whatever we do, whatever we say, whatever relationships we build will be affected by that particular thought process. If you feel within you that you can't achieve anything, or because you are from a poor background, or because you are from, or maybe because you didn't pass a particular exam at one time, or because you just feel, you just have that thought of inadequacy, and then you convince yourself that you cannot do this, you can't achieve this, you can't get that job. Or maybe because it's because you've been trying to apply and apply and apply, and they tell you, sorry, you didn't qualify for the job, sorry, the door is, and they shut the door to you. And then you now begin to believe that, oh, maybe you are, maybe there's, maybe really you're not that intelligent, or maybe really you're not qualified. That's how you begin to feel. Maybe you're really not qualified, maybe they are right. And then it begins to affect every other thing, that, oh, maybe you, since you can't even get yourself a job, how can you hold a home? So why do you feel that you need to get married? Oh, why do you feel that, that maybe since you're not qualified for that job, it means you can't start a business and be successful with that business? And then you begin to limit yourself, and limit your thinking, and limit your expectations, and then limit yourself in life eventually. Listen, I'm talking to myself too. I'm not exempted from these lessons. So I hope, guys, this is not just too much for you to take, but I want to just digest it and ask yourself all these questions. 2020 is special. What do you see for yourself in 2020? Really, even no matter the sacrifice, the offerings, and everything that we put, or the hard work that we put, faith is very important. If you do not believe, if you don't change your thoughts, if you do not believe that it's possible, I'm afraid that everything might just go to waste on that. That should be our fear. And that fear of failing, I pray it makes us find refuge in God and have faith that the God we serve is not ordinary. I'm sorry, some people say that I'm too spiritual on my channel, but really I don't know how to be different. It's my life. I do not believe in being religious. So whatever I present to you is who I am. Is who am I? Is who I am. What is it with I am? Is who I am, and I really can't change that. So whatever content I'm bringing out is simply my life. Like, I'm just someone I'm introvert. People say that's a lie too, but I'm an introvert, and most times I find myself always brooding on words, on thoughts. Like, I'm kind of person that just internalize a lot. So I'm only sitting down most times. People say, oh, she's not talking, she's not saying anything. I am processing a lot of things, and that's why I'm always very careful about what happens around my environment, because it has a way of getting to me. So guys, 2020 is build the right relationships, healthy ones, please, healthy relationships. So that's what I discovered. And if if it's not going to profit me, if this business, this friendship, this relationship is not going to profit me, I'm cutting it off. I need my sanity, man. I know you need your sanity too. Please do not let anybody turn you mad in this 2020. So we want to be as normal as possible. If it's that job that you just feel that job is not as appropriate, please, for peace of mind, for peace of mind, and for us to just think straight and be positive. Okay, guys, I'm going to stop here, for this video is getting long. I hope you took out something from this video, and if you did not, go and watch it again.